Hi beautiful friends, welcome to your daily morning yoga flow. This is a short and sweet activating vinyasa flow class that you can do every day to get the body moving, to free your mind, and to prepare yourself for a really good day. Today you do not need any props. If you happen to have blocks, you can use them, and maybe if you know you have sensitive knees, you can take a blanket and bring it close to you, but I will show you everything without any props as always. Let's get started sitting on the heels, rather towards the back of the mat, just to take a moment to settle in. If you need any props to support yourself in this posture, feel free to sit on your block or your blanket, or to sit with the legs crossed as well if sitting on the heels is not an option for you. And then just go ahead and take a moment to settle in. Rest your palms, nestle within each other in the lap. Close your eyes or lower the gaze. Withdraw yourself from the screen for a moment. Bring the tailbone towards the heels so you can lengthen the spine. And then relax your face. Relax the shoulders. Soften the abdomen. Soften your breath. And relax your mind. Just allow yourself to be present. Leave everything that has happened this morning, everything that is planned for later, behind. And just be here. Focus on your body, on your breath. And join your palms together in front of the heart center as a gesture of connecting your mind and the body. And if you wish, you can set an intention for today's practice, but more than that, for your whole day. It can be as simple as one word. How do you want to feel today? So whenever you feel challenged or distracted in your practice and off your yoga mat, you can come back to this idea, to this quality that you want to cultivate and manifest in your life. Bow the forehead down to the fingertips, open the eyes, steady the gaze, and then lift your head. Turn your fingertips to point towards the chest, interlace the fingers and stretch the palms forward, open up the wrists, the fingers. Inhale, guide your arms overhead, reach the chest up. And exhale, only drop the shoulders back down. And again, inhale, give yourself a nice big stretch, reaching towards the ceiling. And exhale, only release the shoulders back down. One more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach the palms a bit higher. Exhale, release the arms over the side. Interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, bring the tailbone down so you're not curving the back, but rather opening the front body. Lift the heart higher. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Bring the palms onto the mat in front of you. Make sure your knees are under the hips. You can tuck the toes under to stretch the feet after sitting on the heels. And then push away from the ground. One more time, round the back, cat stretch. And then inhale, lift the heart, lift the tailbone, cow stretch. Gently curve the back. One more round. Exhaling, rounding the back. Inhaling, lifting the heart. And then come into a neutral spine. Walk the hands forward, keep the hips over the knees. For your Anahata Asana, we want to open the chest just a little more. Slide the hands forward, maybe come into the fingertips. See how that feels for your shoulders. You have the option to open the arms wider, or to keep the palms down. Allow the chest to melt down while keeping the hips lifted, and feel the armpits open, the shoulders. Take a really refreshing breath into all that space. And then pull the hips and the hands a little bit back so you can ground the forearms down, and then slide along the mat, past the elbows, press into the hands, and then lift the elbows, point the toes, small cobra. Slide the elbows forward so you arrive in a Sphinx pose. Press the tops of the feet down. Inhale, lift the heart and the gaze gently. Exhale, bring the chin in, start rounding the upper back like you just did in your cat stretch. One more time. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round the upper back, draw the navel in and maybe lift the belly up a little bit. Inhale, lift up into your Sphinx pose, broaden the chest. Exhale, round it in, draw the belly in, maybe lift the hips off the ground if that feels okay. Engage the core. Inhale into your Sphinx, open up the chest. Exhale, round and only maybe lift also your knees off the ground, curl it in, strong core. Place the legs down, inhale, lift up the heart. And exhale, move the elbows back, hands under shoulders, tuck the toes. Inhale, press onto the knees. Exhale, hips back and up, downward facing dog. And then go ahead, take a moment to pedal the legs and stretch the back of your legs, the calves, the back of the knees, the hamstrings. Gently release the neck, the jaw. Take a deep breath in through your nose, come into the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, send the hips up. Stay in that long back. One more breath in. And out. Come into the tiptoes. Inhale, roll your way forward into a high plank, shoulders over wrists. Bend the knees, lead the hips back up, downward facing dog. Big wavy movement. We do this twice more. Inhale, roll it forward, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple the spine, think cat-like with the back. Strong core. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward this time. Exhale, bring the knees down, lower all the way onto the belly. Point the toes, inhale, cobra. Exhale, bring the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right knee to the left upper arm, shoulders over wrists, tap and squeeze the arm. Inhale, bring it back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left upper arm, shoulders over wrist. Right knee, right upper arm, sorry. Inhale, bring the leg back up. Exhale, knee to chest. Pull it higher, inhale. And then bring the low leg down underneath the hip. The right toes step out to the right, left heel comes down. Inhale into a side plank variation, left arm goes up. And exhale, pull that left arm over your ear, open the side body, inhale. Engage the core as you exhale. Inhale, reach the upper body up and the arms parallel to the ground. And exhale, slide the left hand back, reach the right arm up. It's like a small reverse warrior here, gate pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand down. Left hand down, left leg stays long. Inhale, plank pose, step back. Exhale with the knees as before, or maybe now with that, lower all the way into the belly. Inhale, cobra, activate the thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg. Inhale up into the air. Exhale, cross it over, right upper arm. Inhale, three-legged dog, long back, long leg. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, pull the knee forward. We'll stay, pull it higher. Inhale. And then guide the knee down underneath the hip. Left toes to the left, right heel comes down. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, pull it over your ear. Open the side body. Press the right foot down. Inhale here. Engage the core. Exhale, draw the belly in. And then inhale with a strong core. Bring the arms parallel to the ground. Exhale, lean back slightly. Reach the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Left hand, right leg stays long. Step back, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way as we have, or maybe now you go halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop to the top of the mat for your half forward fold. And exhale, fold it in. Again, inhale, half lift, long back. And then exhale, bring the hips back and down, engage the core. Inhale, chair pose, reach the arms forward. Keep the low belly activated, draw it in, bring the tailbone down. One more breath. Feel the legs activate. And on your exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long back, bend the knees. Exhale, step back and lower. You can go all the way or half with the knees or without. Ask yourself very honestly, what do I need this morning? Flow with your breath back into the down dog. Reach your right leg up, three-legged dog. This time, big step forward between the hands. High lunge, we stand up, sweep the arms up. Now exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart up, pull the shoulder blades back twice more. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, press the heart forward. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Stay in this openness. Interlace all 10 fingers behind the back. Inhale, reach the heart higher. Become a bit more stable with your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the back knee down. And here you can use the blanket if you want, or fold your mat twice. Reach the arms up. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Exhale, bring the fingertips to touch the ground, or maybe onto your blocks if you have them. Inhale, push the hips back, right leg goes long, belly stays on the thigh. Exhale, bend and lift the heart forward. Twice more. Inhale, push the hips back, lift the heart. Exhale, bend, reach the heart forward. Inhale. Exhale. Now left hand stays grounded. Inhale, reach the right arm up for your easy twist. Exhale, release the back knee. Stack the shoulders, open the chest. We stay for one more breath. And then from here, turn all your toes to the right side. Option 1, step your right foot in front of you. Option 2, step the right foot onto the left one and only maybe. Option 3, right foot behind you, wild thing, only if you feel ready. Open the groin, open the front body. Wherever you are, lift your hips. Take one more breath. And then mindfully find your way into plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale your favorite flow with or without the knees all the way or half. Inhale through your back bend. And exhale back into that down dog. Left leg, inhale up into the air. Big step forward, exhale. High lunge, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Twice more. Go with the breath. In. Out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, open the chest, stay in the openness, interlace all 10 fingers, one finger further. Inhale, lift the heart. Stay for the exhale. Yeah, very slowly, bring the back knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the fingertips down or find your blocks. Feel free to cushion the knee. Inhale, push the hips back, long front leg. Exhale, sit lower. Twice more. Inhale, push the hips back. Any amount is fine. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push the hips back. You could also walk the hands with you. And exhale, come low. Right hand stays. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. Exhale, release the back knee. Stay, really activate the legs. Reach the left arm up. And then turn all toes to the left side. Find your variation. Foot on the ground for support on the right foot, or maybe behind you. Wide thing is just an option. Remember your intention when you make your choices. How do you want to feel? One more breath. And then come back into your plank pose. One last flow if you want to, or move into your down dog. Good. Take a breath in and a breath out. Come forward into your plank pose. With or without the knees, lower all the way into the belly. Small cobra, inhale. Slide the elbows forward, exhale. Arrange yourself in your Sphinx pose. Now, if your hands are not on the mat, feel free to shuffle back a little bit. Reach the heart up, tuck the toes this time. And then once again, curl the chin in. Round the upper back, draw the navel in, lift the hips all the way off the ground, forearm plank. Yeah, take one breath here. Feel the whole body engage. And then start walking the feet forward. You can bend the knees as much as necessary. Walk towards the head for dolphin pose. But press the heart open. Open the armpits like you would in a down dog. Your head is dangling. It's not touching the ground. And only maybe you lift your right leg off the ground without any momentum. One breath. Bring the foot back down. Change it out. Lift the left leg up. Bring the foot back down. Take one last breath. And then bring the knees down. Bring the hips back. Child's pose. This time, bring your arms alongside the body, forehead towards the mat. And just allow the shoulders to melt down. Observe how the breath is calming down. Feel how the energy has shifted in the body. And then reach the arms back forward. Lift the hips, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards the center of the mat. Open the feet wider. Reach the right hand over to the left side. You can come onto the fingertips of the left hand. Grab a hold of the left outer ankle or shin. Pull yourself in a gentle twist underneath that left arm. And then bring the right arm forward. You can come onto the fingertips. You can bend the knees as much as necessary so you reach over to the right side. Pull yourself underneath that right arm. And then open the feet as wide as necessary. Wiggle your way down. Take your time for your squat pose, Malasana. If your heels come off the ground, feel free to support them or sit on a block. Take your hands together in front of the heart for a moment. Open the chest. I'm going to turn to the camera and you can just really allow the spine to lengthen, the breath to settle. One more breath here. And then with your right hand, reach over to the left ankle or shin. Reach the left arm up and then lean to the side. Now, if you have space, you can bring the shoulder towards the inside of the leg, but if you're rather up here, that's great. Just feel that opening. One more breath. And then switch it up. Left hand over to the right shin or ankle. Right arm reaches up and then over to the side. Good. And then reach the right arm up, reach the left arm up, just one breath. I'm going to switch back my position and then bring the fingertips down. Walk the fingertips forward, let the hips be heavy, let the head dangle forward, and just feel how your low back compresses. One breath here. And if you're super close to the ground, you can just sit back. Maybe you need a bit of support. Come onto the fingertips and sit down. Good. You can lean onto the hands, open the feet wide, drop your knees from side to side. Good. And then make sure you're sitting in about the center of the mat. You can keep the hands where they are for support to lay down, or you extend the arms forward and slowly roll your way down on the mat. As you arrive, pull the knees into the chest. Hug the shins, rock a bit from side to side. Lift your head, nose in between the knees, 2 full breaths. And then release it down, stretch the legs out on the mat. We'll just stay for maybe about a minute. Give yourself this time, give some space to your limbs. Relax your feet and your legs, your arms and your shoulders, your face and your neck. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Just feel the energies in the body. Feel the breath calm down. Allow yourself this moment of rest where you do not have to perform anything. You do not even have to understand or think about anything. You're simply resting and breathing, knowing that your body is regenerating and your mind is relaxing. Good. One more breath here. And then reach your arms overhead. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Bend your knees, roll onto one side, and then slowly press your hands into the ground and come into an upright sitting position. Cross the legs maybe, or sit on the heels like we did in the beginning. Join your palms and just close the eyes for a short moment to check in with yourself. How do you feel after your morning asana practice? And then also take this moment to remind yourself of your intention. Not to evaluate how you felt throughout this practice, but as a reminder to take this intention with you into your day. So whenever you feel challenged or distracted, you can just take a deep breath like you do on your yoga mat and remind yourself of your intention. When you're ready, open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel ready for your day. I hope to hear from you. Please leave me a comment, let me know how you feel, and I will see you in the next video.